In Qatar, formed in the year 1997, today NX has a whopping strength of more than 300 members.
A quiz is a form of mind sport in which the players are tested for their knowledge, mental abilities and skills. As part of our 20th anniversary celebrations, NX Qatar has come up with this distinctive inter-school quiz competition, Brain Battle 2018. Schools of Qatar. Let your intellect shine, let the rolling of brain raise with every passing of minute.
On behalf of NX Qatar, we extend a warm welcome to all the participants, school representatives, parents and other dignitaries to this great evening.
We take this opportunity to thank our sponsors who have contributed quite generously for this event. We're quite sure that Al-Anis Electronics, Optimal Trading and Contracting, Alco Group and QM Controls.
The silver sponsors of the event are Oriental Trading Company, JBK Controls, Al Rayyan Swimming Pools, Belfast Controls, Lulu Hypermarket, Jet Airways, Install LLC, Dart Engineering WLL, Castle Construction, Jana Water, Family Food Center, Hotel Indian Spices and Sebamed.
Before we move on, we would like to remind you of a very important point. Please note that no food items or drinks are allowed inside the auditorium as per the rules and regulations of the school. So, we request your cooperation to abide by this rule.
Now let's give you an outline about the sequence of events that are going to come up to enthrall you all from now on. We hope that all the participants have completed their registration process and you're ready to begin the battle. Brain Battle 2018 will begin with the preliminary round, which comprises of 20 questions, which is going to be written round. Be ready with your answer sheets and a pen.
The highest scorers from grades 7, 8 and 9 of the same school will form the school team for the finals. Their scores will be added up to rank the top 6 schools, who will enter the final round of Brain Battle 2018. In case of a tie, there will be a tiebreaker round before the finals.
There won't be any suspense regarding the answers of the preliminary round questions. Immediately after the answer sheets are returned to the organizers, the answers will be given by the quizmaster himself.
There will be a short break for refreshments after the preliminary round, which will be followed by a presentation on robotics. Soon after the session, we'll be back with a list of finalists. The finals will have 5 rounds, which will decide the champions of Brain Battle 2018. And no need to mention, the quizmaster's decision about any point will be final.
Now, it's the time for the hero of the day to step in. The walking encyclopedia, a versatile genius in all sorts, known for his high intellect and analytical skill with great knowledge of history and contemporary world affairs. Author of many books and a very proficient orator, a person with a motive of entertainment with information. His hallmark program, Aswamedham, the first reverse quiz in the history of television program, was viewed by millions with a new mindset. Please welcome Grandmaster Dr. G.S.Pradeep to Brain Battle 2018.
We request the Grandmaster to join us on stage. A very warm welcome to you, sir. Another floor is yours.
I know you have many reasons not to smile. But my dear friends, your lips don't have any reason not to smile. So smile and start a journey of knowledge. My dear friends, the organizers of NX Qatar, teachers, parents, and my dearest young and beautiful butterflies who would like to fly to the zenith of success. Wish you all a belated Happy New Year. Hope you are properly equipped for the prelims, right? I need to talk a lot, but not now. Let's dance with our ideas, let's sing with our questions, and let's enterprise with our humanity on the final stage. Because this is a selection process, and first of all, let me congratulate in advance those who don't qualify in the prelims. Because the winners in this brain battle contest may get some cash awards or prizes, something like some claps or something like that. But the losers are getting something bigger because they are getting the title, the winners of tomorrow. So I always congratulate those who win in the next days to come. Are you ready? I hope you are all Indian students, right?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
And is this you are ready? Let's not be frightened by the puppy's barks. Not even the thunderbolts of heaven shall frighten you. You are Indian students with steel nerves and iron muscles. And still you say, yes, sir. Are you ready, my dear kids?
Yes, sir.
Sorry, I didn't hear.
Yes, sir.
Pardon me?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Now here is my first question. In fact, I'll be asking questions ex jumbo, and I request the organizers to take down the questions. But I will write the answers. Question number 1. Today is 5th of Jan. Correct?
Yes.
5th of Jan 2016 witnessed Mr. Pranav Thanwade doing something very special in the world. What did you witness the young Pranav Thanwade creating history on 5th of June 2016? Next question. In 1933, in a pamphlet called Never or Never, Now or Never, this word appeared for the first time. This is an 8-letter word, and it appeared for the first time in the year 1933 in the pamphlet called Now or Never. And this word starts with P and ends with N. Question number 3.
With N or L, that was
N for Neanderthal, N for never tiring. Question number 3. Queen Subhadrangi gave birth to her first son in the year 304 BC, in 304 BC, and she said, "Hereafter I will have no sorrows." On 304 BC, Queen Subhadrangi gave birth to her first son and she said, "Hereafter I have no sorrows." What is the name of the baby? 2, 3. Oh, fourth question, right? Auguste Bartholdi tried something innovative in the year 1869, but he couldn't complete. Instead, he completed something different in the year 1886, and that became globally renowned, and you love that creation. What was the creation of Auguste Bartholdi, which was created in the year 1886? Next question. I hope you love traveling, right? Victory of travels by a great voyager is the traditional folklore of a country. And the traditional folklore is called, the series of the sequence of poems, the folk poems, are called the Lusiads. The Lusiads describes the victory in voyages of a traveler. Who is that hero? The Lusiads is the sequence of songs, and who is the hero? Do you have currency with you? Do you have coins with you? Where do we produce coins? In a mint. Who was the warden of the Royal Mint of Britain? Or who was appointed as the warden of the Royal Mint of Great Britain in the year 1696? Who was the warden of the Royal Mint of Great Britain in the year 1696? When something is improved or increased, we remember that. When something is decreased also, we should remember that. March 28, 1989, witnessed in India something is decreased by a margin of 3. Use your brains, it's not a difficult question. On 28th of March 1989, something very important in India is decreased by a margin of 3. What was that? Yeah, I'll repeat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Next is 8, right? You know Taj Mahal is the memoriam of Queen Mumtaz Mahal, that we know. And Bibika Makabara is the memoriam of Rabia Durrani, that also we do know. What is the memoriam of Queen Arjumand Banu Begum? What is the memoriam of Queen Arjumand Banu Begum? Question number 9. Who directed the movie Nadir Puja? Who was the director of the movie Nadir Puja? You want a clue?
Yes.
He has directed only one movie, and that is Nadir Puja. Yes, it is very unfair, because it is not a good clue. My dear friends, if I am asking about a director, who is the director of a movie, and if I say he has directed only one movie and that is Nadir Puja, then don't you understand that he is otherwise very, very, very prominent? Number 10. Six triple four six is a good number. But question number is number 10, right? 64446 is a good number. Who carried it in his chest for more than 2 decades? Who carried the number 64446 in his chest for more than 2 decades? Hello, Dilip. Good afternoon. Next question. Oh, answer for this one. What is the smallest perfect number? What is the smallest perfect number? What is the smallest perfect number? Number 12. Which organ in human body is affected by Bright's disease? Bright disease. Which organ in human body is affected by Bright disease? Next is a simple question. I hope every one of you will answer it. He was nominated for Nobel Prize. This Indian was nominated for Nobel Prize 5 times from 1933 to 1937. Who was he? From 1933 to 37, he was nominated for Nobel Prize 5 times. He's an Indian. And who was he? Number 14. You know what ornithology is, right? Ornithology is the study of birds. Entomology is the study of philately is the collection of philately. Numismatics. Paleontology is the study of. But my question is, what does philematology deal with? Philematology. Philematology. What does philematology deal with? Do you want a clue?
Yes.
It's about something sweet. Very, very sweet. Next question. Question number? 15. Oh. Question number 15. The Lawn Folks Dancing. The Lawn Folks Dancing is an autobiographical book written by a wonderful writer who impressed the children. And he lives in India. He's on his late 80s. He has won Padma Bhushan. And the most important thing which I love about him is recently he said, I love to be reborn again as an Indian. And by root and by blood, he is not an Indian. Who is this? This is a very simple question. Number 16. One of the simplest questions, a cakewalk. What is the total number of squares in a chessboard? Number 17. Yes. I can repeat the question, no more explanations. What is the total number of squares in a chessboard? Number 17. With which game you will associate Walter Wingfield? With which game you will associate Major Walter Wingfield? Next is question number 18. What is the administrative capital of Sri Lanka? Number 19. Which science or which art or which field, precisely which field made Albert Einstein famous? Which field made Albert Einstein famous? And here comes my last question. No more repetitions and no more explanations. Here comes my last question. We started with which question? Yes. Oh, this is the answer. Oh, we started with Pranav Dhanwade on the same day. Correct? So you had movie, you had science, you had maths, you had history. Now what do you want? Sports. Okay, fine. What is the major contribution of Ken Aston in football? Why the world of football remembers Ken Aston? What is the contribution of Ken Aston in football? Answer should be in one word. One or two words maximum. Ken Aston. Please stop writing. Answer key. Please give me. Which organ is affected with a bright disease? Kidney. It's a common nephrological disorder. He was nominated for 5 times for Nobel Prize from 1933 to 1937. Mahatma Gandhi, no, wrong answer. Wrong answer. Mahatma Gandhi's nomination came even after his death. It was Dr. S. Radhakrishnan. Dr. S. Radhakrishnan was nominated for Nobel Prize for Literature 5 times between 1933 to 1937. Number 14. You yourself. Come to, no, you. Don't turn back. You come. You only. Come forward. Ornithology is the study of birds. Entomology is the study of insects. Philematology is the study of something very sweet. It's the study of. Do you want me to say the answer or show the answer? This is a chocolate for you, but the answer is not a chocolate. This is just a chocolate. Philematology is the study of something very sweet. It's the study of kissing. Not quizzing, it is a study of kissing. 25 will make another square, 36 will make another square, 49 will make another square, 64 will make another square, so it will be 1 square plus 2 square plus 3 square plus 4 square plus 5 square plus 6 square plus 7 square plus 8 square is equal to 1 plus 4 plus 9 plus 16 plus 25 plus 36 plus 49 plus 64 is equal to 204 squares. Major Walter Wingfield is the pioneer, or rather the father who started the game tennis. Major Walter Wingfield is the father of tennis. What is the administrative capital of Sri Lanka? Not Colombo, it is Jayavardhane Kote. Jayavardhane Kote. Colombo is the wrong answer, and for information, Jayavardhane Kote is not the new name of Colombo. Jayavardhane Kote is not the new name of Colombo. Next of the simplest thing, which field made Albert Einstein famous? Sorry, music. Albert Einstein was famous for physics. His cousin brother Alfred Einstein, he was famous for music only, music criticism. My question was, which field Alfred Einstein was famous? I didn't ask about Albert Einstein. Yes? Excuse me? You heard it as Albert Einstein? That's your problem. It was Alfred Einstein. I clearly said 2 times. Next question. What was the major contribution of Ken Aston in football? That's a good question. What did you say? What did you say? Stand up. Idiot. Not you. I call myself an idiot because I thought that none of you would have answered. That's a wonderful answer. It is the red card and yellow card. While Ken Aston was traveling in a road in a traffic block, he could see the red and yellow signals, and that initiated him starting the red cards and yellow cards in football. Very good answer, my dear friend. Come forward and get a chocolate. Now, there will be a robotics or something like that, but before that, shall I tell you something? It's the easiest thing to become a person with good knowledge. The most difficult thing in the world is a person without knowledge. But what we do is, we do the difficult things to become the second one. To become persons without knowledge. Just because we are affected by a poison, a dangerous lethal mental poison. Not only students comparatively is less venomous. Because that poison is called prejudice or preconceived notions. Everywhere we can find people with preconceptions, with negative mindsets. With prejudice, you will not be successful persons in your life.
Come only through continuous effort and struggle. From the year of formation, NX has been in the limelight of activities among the expatriate community of Qatar, especially professionals. Robotic show, step ahead career guidance seminar, technical seminars on industrial safety, automation, metro rail, etc. are few of such sessions conducted by NX in the past. Our members are actively involved in organizing various sports and arts events for our members as well as for the entire expat community of Qatar. Our a combination of volleyball tournament and food festival has been one of the major programs we had conducted for 4 years. We are actively involved in all activities organized by Engineers Forum as well as various Indian community organizations. Our commitment to the society is obvious with our drive to give scholarships to deserving students every year in our college. We have contributed in a big way for the development of the college infrastructure and facilities.
A mind needs books as a sword needs a whetstone. If it is to keep its edge, similarly, brain battle will keep our brains sharp and agile. NX Qatar has come up with this unique inter-school quiz competition, Brain Battle 2018, for students from grades 7 to 9. The game of mind, intellect, power and joy.
We take this opportunity without their support and encouragement. The platinum sponsors for this event are Coastal Qatar and Aster Hospitals. The gold sponsors for this evening are ENQUESTA, Elora Group, Al Anis Electronics, Optima Trading and Contracting, Alco Group and QM Controls.
The silver sponsors for the event are Oriental Trading Company, JBK Controls, Alrine Swimming Pools, Belfast Controls, Lulu Hypermarket, Jet Airways, Install LLC, Dart Engineering WLL, Castle Construction, Jana Water, Family Food Center, Hotel Indian Spices and Cibermed.
We welcome ENQUESTA President, Engineer Mohammad Riaz, to join us.
We request the Organizing Committee Chairman, Engineer Shahjah Qadir, to please join us on the stage.
Now I invite Engineer Mohammad Riaz to welcome the gathering.
Hello, the students, teachers, the parents, all our invitees, sponsors, a very good evening. The alumni of NSS Engineering College has been functioning here in Qatar for last 20 years, and we have been conducting a lot of educational programs every year. This year, we have thought of coming up with an inter-school quiz championship, and it was very good response from all the schools when we have been contacted. We had a very good participation from all those schools. On behalf of NX Qatar, I welcome all the students, the school teachers, their parents, everyone for this event. As you all know, for any programs or anything, the sponsors is very much required, and we have been very much helpful with all the supports which we have got from all the sponsors for this event. I welcome all the sponsor representatives who has been here for this event. And today's event, we are having our quiz master, Grandmaster Dr. G.S.Pradeep, who has flown in from India, especially for our program. I wholeheartedly welcome him for this program. He will be joining with us now. Before concluding, I would like to welcome all the invitees, all the friends, all the NX members. Give best wishes for all the 6 finalists which we will be announcing soon, and hope everyone will be having a good evening today. Thank you.
Thank you, Engineer Mohammad Riaz.
We now invite Engineer Shahjah Qadir, the Organizing Committee Chairman, to address the gathering.
We learn the best moments of enjoyment, said Ralston. And what better way to learn and enjoy than through a quiz contest. Distinguished guests, sponsors, school officials and other dignitaries, fellow NXians and families, ever supporting parents, children and the participants who made this event. Well, since this is a quiz contest, let me start with a question. Of course, I don't think there's any prize for this. You have learned, and there are points for each letter. Which 4-letter word can you make with the highest number of points, not counting the bonus points? Louder? Right. So we are in the quiz, and which itself is a unique. And do you have number of points? I heard somebody? 22, yes. Okay. Well, before I came on stage, one of the students had made a request to me to keep my speech short and promised me to children are to be kept. So I will definitely honor it. And to the community. And we work together to bring the best in each, and we apply it to bring out what we can do to the society. we have two main objectives. One, knowledge, and few of us in terms of several fittings and other things from the hostels. So we do every year. Qatar has been one of the major contributors. The second is to give back to the society in which we are part of and people who are listening to it. Over the past few years, we have conducted several programs. Our MC has listed all of them. I'm not going to repeat them. 2 years back, during sports quiz, which laid the foundation for this event. Because the success of that, we felt we should do something bigger, and a dedicated team from Annex came forward, and what you see today is the result of that effort, dedication. Let's give a big round of applause to the whole team who stood behind and made this event happen. Finally, I have a very good news for you. Would you like to hear it? I'm the last speaker, so there's nothing else standing between you and one of the most
The moment is here to begin the final battle. And you know who is going to lead? We hand over the
Absolutely tomorrow's winners. Isa, Shaiju and Nandini from Birla Public School. Make a move, please. Isa, Shaiju, Nandini. Two sides. You are from standard 7. To represent your school, only one of you will be there. Because there's a tiebreaker. And breaking the tie is so cute and so simple. You need not go through your so-called knowledge revolutions. You just say true or false. I'll just deliver a statement and you're supposed to raise your hands and say true or false. The first person among you to raise the hands will get a chance. If you raise your hands and say the correct answer, you will sit back and she will go back. But if you raise your hand and say the wrong answer, it's better you go back and she will simply qualifies with the help of silence. So there's a risk also. So better you keep silent, don't raise your hands. But if he raises the hand and take a risk by true or false, so I don't know what to do. All the best, my dear friends. Listen to the statement. Listen to the question. How good is your mental maths? Good, good. 1. Your time starts now. 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 minus 1 plus 1 minus 1 plus 1 minus 1 plus 1 plus 1. The number of times I said the word plus is 8. True or false? Count down, my dear kids. 5, for your effort till this moment. Congrats and bad luck. You'll be joining with Ananya Manoj and Joel Abraham to represent Birla Public School. Okay. Ananya and Joel Abraham. Walk it. Home ground. Toss is over. Batting or bowling? Batting means you will get minus marks. But if you select bowling, you will get negative marks. Come on, take your seat. See, as a quiz master, every contestant is equal to me. Obviously, I am from Kerala. So, the students may have a feel that I have an intimacy or more attachment towards Mallu students. No, not at all. My home state is Kerala, but I am an equal. That's why my respect to the great Sachin Tendulkar is not about the great phenomenal records and the wonderful performances he made in the ground. My great salute to him is always for his great statement. Chubal Thackeray. Sorry sir, I am not a Marathi. At the same time, let me take this opportunity to express my special interest or rather affinity towards a team among the six. Because that team outclassed the other teams in such a manner that they don't have standard 8 and standard 9. They only have 7 standard students. And that's why Janvi Renish, Amar Hamdan and Ayushman Panda from Rajagiri, you are the finalists. Walk it. From Bhavans. Any tiebreaker, you are Dhani Lakshmi and you are Asna Fatima. Come close, my kids. Ready? Ready to raise your hands? Here is my statement. The most poisonous living creature is a frog. Yes.
False.
You know that it is not a frog. It is? Yes, my dear baby, it's a frog. It is the golden dart frog. But the color is not gold. It is deep and intense blue. The best blue. Oh, come on, you are here. This is the color of the golden dart frog. So keep away. She may be poisonous. Okay, so it's a frog. Golden dart frog in the blue color. Well done, bad luck. You'll join Mr. Muhammad Atif and Bazam E to be the team of Bhavans. Muhammad Atif and Bazam E. The Spexy kids. Asla Tamim and Kutubuddin of Shanti Niketan. Please walk in. Asla Tamim and Kutubuddin. each other. It's a face-off. Statement. No lady in India has plucked a rose flower from a plant till 1526. True? No lady in India has plucked a rose flower till 1526 is true. Anyhow, you cannot change it. You said true. Okay. Why you said true? Why you said true? Because you know that I am an honest person. I always speak truth only. It is Babar from Fargana who took the flower rose for the first time in the year 1526 to India, and till then there were no rose flowers in India. His answer is perfect. So he will be joining with Rohan Rajesh and Nitha Bint. Rohan Rajesh and Nitha Bint along with Kutubuddin, right? Kutubuddin, that is a guess. Kutubuddin will form the team of Shanti Niketan. Rohan Rajesh and Nitha Bint, fast. Nitha Bint. Yes, gone. Excuse me. Where is she? She left. So what should we do? Halim. Same standard, 8th standard. Fadi and Aditya Pavitran from Ideal. Fadi and Aditya Pavitran. They left? No. Run. Ready? The first foreign horse to enter within India was Bucephalus. True or false?
False.
Bucephalus was the horse of Alexander the Great. That was the first one to enter in the year BC 326 to India. That is the first foreign horse to enter into India. But you will join with Rahul Kishore and Faiz. Rahul Kishore and Faiz. Rekha Palli Teja, Niraj Pai, Vidit Dalal, Benedict Kirtan. You know cricket? In a limited over cricket match, if all the yes sir, any problem? If in a limited over cricket match, all the 10 batsmen are bowled out in consecutive balls, the batsman who is remaining there will be number 8 batsman. True or false? In a limited over cricket match, if all the 10 batsmen are bowled out in consecutive deliveries, the batsman remaining will be